Lake Taupo is crazy with trout.
Nearby to Lake Taupo was the Tongariro River, and the fast eddies made it too difficult to pass up a chance to go whitewater rafting.
Then there's the simple drama of geothermal action in a land shaped by volcanic activity. Well, my week has come to an end here at Lake Taupo.
And whilst you might want to spend your evenings indoors, as I finish my dinner at the lodge under the stars, I found that day or night, you'd want to experience the great outdoors in New Zealand.
Isn't it time you planned your 100% pure experience tour? Visit newzealand.com today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to land.
Within the miles,
please return to your seat and make sure your carry-on bags
that lie between us. Away with the sea.
Air France.
Madonna, Confessions on a Dance Floor, featuring Sorry. See Madonna on the Confessions Tour and get her album, Confessions on a Dance Floor, in stores now.
Closed captioning hours on CNN, sponsored in part by Garlic, cholesterol's natural enemy.
We've got to lower our risk of heart disease. Garlic Cardio Assist can help. Its advanced heart formula helps support heart health 4 ways. Garlic Cardio Assist.
Good morning to you. I'm Miles O'Brien.
And I'm Soledad O'Brien. A nighttime curfew now in place in Westminster, Texas. That's just north of Dallas. It follows those deadly tornadoes that hit late on Tuesday, and thunderstorms brought lightning and rain to Florida. No relief from wildfires, though. Let's get right to correspondent Tara Mergener. She joins us with more on both these stories. Hey, Tara, good morning.
Well, good morning, Soledad. The storms have certainly left a trail of destruction. The question is the worst over? Those who saw the twisters that ripped through rural North Texas say they were like thunderstorms gone crazy. This woman describes how her family survived the onslaught of a funnel cloud.
I guess they both fell down immediately with a pretty solid coffee table, and the couch is what helped. The roof pretty much blew away instead of collapsing, so that helped too.
The tornadoes, caused by a warm Gulf Stream colliding with a cold jet stream up north, have killed 3, injured 10, and destroyed at least 25 homes and buildings in a community north of Dallas. In Childress, it will be a while before this high school is back to normal.
The worst of our damage was to our gymnasiums. We have 2 gyms, and the older gym is pretty well destroyed.
In New Smyrna Beach, Florida, about 1,000 residents have now been forced from their homes after a sweeping brush fire scorched 1,000 acres.
I just skipped from one tree to the other, just like a firestorm. I said, this is it. It's over.
The area saw less than an inch of rain in March and April. Now the fear is lightning could spark more trouble in areas where they were hoping for heavy rain. And a heavy cloud of smoke is affecting visibility on highways across Florida. The rain may clear some of that out. Live in Washington this morning, I'm Tara Mergener. Soledad, back to you.
All right, Tara Mergener for us this morning. Tara, thanks. Miles?
There is a $70 billion tax cut headed your way. The Senate expected to sign on later today. But before you spend that money, you better consider this. How will this affect you? If you make between $20,000 and $30,000, your savings, $9. If you make $50,000, about $110. If you're in the $100,000 category, $1,400 or close to it than that. And get this now, if you're more than $1 million, if you're fortunate enough to be in that category, you're going to save upwards of $42,000 on your taxes. Dana Bash has details on all this from Washington.
Later today, the Senate is expected to pass and send to the president a $70 billion tax cut package that Republicans are already trumpeting as a much-needed political victory. Now, last night, the House passed this by a vote of 244 to 185, and not surprisingly, that was largely along partisan lines. Republicans say these tax cuts are crucial to keep the economy humming, but Democrats voted against it because they say that it is a giveaway to the wealthy and also fiscally irresponsible to spend that kind of money at a time of record deficits and also a time of spending for things like the Iraq War. But Republicans say they need this kind of legislative accomplishment, especially right now when they admit that they are wounded politically. And also, they're very worried about the Republican base being disillusioned with their leadership here in Congress and in Washington in general. So this issue, tax cuts, is really the mother's milk of the GOP, something that Republicans here hope can galvanize conservatives and moderates and help them in November. Dana Bash, CNN, Capitol Hill.
Happening right now in America, a former band manager sentenced to 4 years in prison for that deadly nightclub fire that happened in Rhode Island. Daniel Beakley set off the pyrotechnics that sparked the fire at the Station nightclub back in 2003. 100 people died in that fire. Before the verdict was read, Beakley apologized to the victims' families.
Does not believe that you pose a threat to society in the future.
What happened that night? So I can't expect anybody else to.
Tearful Daniel Beakley there. Case not over yet. The two nightclub owners are also facing charges now. In Louisiana, the demolition of homes begins in St. Bernard Parish. Hurricane Katrina spared only 4 buildings in the entire parish. Demolition work is expected to take until the end of the year. In Middlebury, Indiana, a 41-year-old woman, her 9-year-old daughter and her 7-year-old son were all killed in a highway accident. The children survived the crash of the SUV, but then they were killed when a semi-tractor trailer couldn't stop in time to avoid the initial accident. 3 hikers had to be plucked from the side of a mountain in Utah. They unknowingly wandered into an avalanche danger zone. One of the hikers used his cell phone to call for help as soon as they realized that they were lost. A unique celebration for an Allentown, Pennsylvania landmark. It is a 75-foot-long steak sandwich. The Brass Rail restaurant has been serving up their famous steak sandwiches for 75 years. This one has a little bit more of everything. So 70 pounds of steak, 50 pounds of onions, 5 gallons of yummy sauce. I've eaten there.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been there. It's Allentown, Pennsylvania, a number of times.
About 10 miles of heartburn.
It's pretty good.
There.
The sandwich I had wasn't quite that large.
Wow.
You got 10 miles of heartburn, at least.
That is
That's
a whole for sure. Still to come on the program, did British intelligence miss a chance to prevent the London terror bombings? We'll take a closer look at that.
And a report about the NSA collecting our phone records, all for the fight against terror. We're going to have that story just ahead. And then this.
I'm Paula Newton in northern Ethiopia. As the next deadly drought looms, people here are taking matters into their own hands. Coming up, an inside look you'll only see on CNN.
And here's some of the other stories that are making news on this Thursday morning.
It's always the quiet ones. They sit in the back. They never raise their hand. Then the test comes, and they've got all the answers. Introducing the all-new quiet-tuned Buick Lucerne CX. Quieter on the road than a Lexus ES330, Acura TL, or Infiniti G35. The Buick Lucerne, now starting under $25,500. See your Buick dealer today. Buick, beyond precision.
Fresh starts with Bonnie tomato plants. Over 45 varieties to suit any taste. They're also loaded with lycopene, an important part of a heart-healthy diet. Not only are they disease-resistant, they're easy to grow.
Bury 3/4 of the plant.
Easy to maintain.
Keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged.
And sure enough, easy to eat. Homegrown Bonnie tomatoes. Fresh starts here. Are you growing with Bonnie?
We gotta be more efficient. What would Shuford do?
We gotta think big. What would Carter Litwin do?
What would Watkins Worldwide do?
We've got to be more nimble. What would those guys at Hornstein do?
Visa helps make businesses of any size more efficient, whether your company's big or just your ideas are. Your business is your life. Life takes Visa.
Now there's a sunblock that keeps working, so we can keep playing.
Introducing sun protection that outlasts ordinary sunblocks. New Aveeno Continuous Protection. Many sunblocks break down over time. Only Aveeno has active